Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Bashar. So today we are going to solve a problem of HackerRank named maximum element. So here the problem says that we have n queries uh, and a list of array. Sorry, here is the problem, and we have given an a number which is 10 or 20, whatever it is, and next n line contains the list, and these numbers are stored in the operations array. Okay, and then here it is a code, and the input format is already written. We only write the logic and so that we perform these operations. If it is given 1x, then push the element x into the stack, and here we take stack in the form of array. And if we are given 2, then delete the element present at the top of the array. Here the top means the last element of the array. Okay, and if we are given 3, then we need to print a maximum element of that array. Okay, so be ready for the code. Firstly, we write the brute force approach of this question. So for this, we have an operation. We have an array which is name is operation. Here the operation is these elements. Okay, these here it is the input code. We only write the logic. So firstly, we take an empty list named L, and we need to iterate over the all elements of that operation. So we write for I in operations. Okay, for I in operations, and we need to check if the if the length of I is equal to um, sorry if the length of I is only 1. One means if we have the query is 2 or 3. If we have the query is 2 or 3, if we have query 2, then we need to delete the element, and if we have the query 3, then we need to print the maximum element. Okay. So firstly we check what is the length of I. If the length of I is 1, then we again check a condition like if I is equal to 2. So here it is a 2. 2 is here we have 2 is integer. But see this. Here we take input in the form of string. So we need to check in the form of string like character. 2 is a character here, not a integer. So if I is equal to 2, then L dot pop. Here the pop in Python pop function works for deleting at the last element of that array. Okay. So here it is written that if we have query 2, then delete the last element of the stack. Okay, so if I is equal to 2, then L dot pop. Okay, else means here else means that if I is equal to 3, so this is the last option, so there is no need to check the condition that I is equal to 2. If I is not 2, then exactly I is 3 if length is 1. Okay, then else are the uh, then we need to take another list named R for storing the maximum element. Okay, L contains all the elements you store, and R contains only the maximum element which we need to return. Okay, that's why we take R. So R dot append max of L. R contains only those elements which are maximum of the L, maximum of the L element. L is a list, and which R contains those elements of L which are maximum. Okay. Then here if length is equal to 1, then if length is not 1, then exactly length is 2. Okay. Then we write else. Sorry guys. Else then we need to split this, because here we see like it contains two elements of in the string format. So we need to split this, and we need to split and make it integer. Okay, so I think you all know about the split function. Then we need we write q comma e is equal to map. Map is map is used for here. Map is a special function which here it is a function, and it converts the input into into the first argument of this function. Okay, then if we write I dot split, then it splits this string like 1 or 2, and this split function takes by default the space. It is split by space. If we give one space 97, then it splits into 1 and 97. And map function helps to becoming the 97 in integer, because 97 and 1 is a string. If we use map function in it, then 97 and 1 become integer. Okay, then in q one is taken, and by e contains 97. Okay, so here it says that one x, then push the element x into the stack. Okay, then here 197 means push the element 97 into the stack. Then we have to push, means we have to append l dot append. We write here l dot append e. Okay, and we are returning by return r. And remember guys, r contains only the maximum element of that array, and we only print the maximum element of the stack. Okay, so that's why we are returning r. And here the rest contains the result of this function, and fptr dot write this statement, the line 49 statements helps in printing that. Okay, so check our code is working or not. So sorry guys, it is indentation error in the line 16. Sorry. So we need to check whether our code is working or not. So congratulations, our code is working. So we are going to submit this and check all the test cases. Okay, so maybe it is working or maybe it is not working. I can't say. It is running. Oops, these test cases are not working. Let's see why these test cases are not working. Time limit exceeded means here this code is not optimized, as we told you in the starting of the video, that this code is this is a brute force approach. And guys, we need to write here the optimized code. So for optimized code, we need to write another approach. So firstly, cut all this code, and we need to write our own code which is optimized. Okay, firstly, take an element, take an array which contains only one element, which is 0. And firstly take the query which is n. Okay, here we take uh, we write the code for in the input format. Okay, then n is equal to input, and we iterate n times for taking this operation element, for taking the elements of all the operations. Okay, so we are going to iterate for I in range n. Okay, for I in range n. Here n is the number of query. Okay, then nums is the array which nums is the array. We need to take, if you want, we named our array like operations. Okay, for your simplicity, I am going to give this give the array names like operations. Okay, here we write. I thought, guys, if you are solving the hackathon question, then you guys are familiar with the split function or input function, map function, list function. Okay. If you are not familiar, please mention in the comment that you are not know about the list function or map function. I will make the video for this. Okay. So we need to check if here we split all the elements, all the string we which you provided. Okay, so we need to check if sorry if our operation here if operation contains index of operation contains 1 means here it is says that if we have 1 index of 0 contains 1 and index of 1 operation of 1 contain operation of 0 index of in the operation array index of 0 contains 1 and index of 1 contain and index 1 contain x element. So firstly we need to check if um, index 0 if 1 is present at the index 0, then we need to check, then we have to append we items dot append. Here we only appending the maximum element. Okay, for reducing our complexity. Okay, items minus 1. Okay, here minus 1 here the index minus 1 is the last element from the item. If item have only one element, then it is the first and last element itself. Okay, so firstly it checks which is the maximum element among the items and operation, then it is appending on the items. Okay, then if the um, and here if we check again another condition, like if it contain if it not contains the 1, then it only contains 2 or 3, then we need to check a condition. Okay, if operations index 0 of the operation contains 2, then we need to delete, as the question says we need to delete. So for deleting the last element um, we take pop function. And if the index of 0 doesn't contain the 1 or 2, then it obviously contains the element 3. Then if it is contain on element 3, then we need to print the maximum element. Okay, maximum element of the array. So here we see that it items only contains the maximum element. So simply simply we print last element of the item array. Okay. So if you are not suitable for this to this code, you can dry run one by one element, and you simply understand all the code. If you are still not comfortable, please do mention in the comment. I will explain again. Okay. So firstly, we check this code is working or not. So it is. Oh, sorry, I wrongly typed the spelling of append. Congratulations, this code is working. So this after submitting the code, let's check if code is working or not. Okay, here the all test cases are passed and this code is working. Congratulations. If you like the video, if the solution is helpful for you, please do subscribe, like and comment, and do share with your friends and colleagues. Thank you.